What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be very random. So just gonna talk a little bit about my tanks, how they're doing, how's everything doing right now. So to be honest with you guys, it's been a couple extremely rough weeks, very rough weeks, and I don't even know how I'm doing this video, but I already built up a little bit of a small community in the YouTube channel, and I just want to express what I'm passing, what I'm doing this couple of weeks. I just want to express the difficulties that I'm facing right now, and I thought it was a good idea to talk about reef tanks with everyday stress, everyday stuff related. So, all right, so to begin with, almost a month ago, so I lost my job. Things are better now. I might have another job very soon, but during that time, the stress levels that I had were extremely high. Okay, so the first thing that it came to mind were not the reef tanks. Okay, you know, how to provide for my family, food on the table, all that kind of stuff. So I neglected the reefs a little bit, and so that's pretty much what I want to talk about today. How to deal with a situation like that, and there is no right or wrong answer. Last time that something like this happened in the past, I ended up selling a whole system extremely cheap, and I was actually thinking about selling all this stuff, get rid of everything. But then, thanks to support of my wife, my friends, I'm building up a little bit, you know. So I gotta thank them, all of them, for helping me in this extremely stressful situation. All right, so once I got into this stress, extremely difficult situation that I have to deal with, in order to keep up with the tanks, of course I start neglecting the systems, but it's very important to have a well established system and a very organized system. So when something like this happens, the casualties are at a minimum. Why do I mean by that? Okay, so I stopped doing water changes. That was the first thing. I stopped testing, second thing, and I was feeding normally, but because I wasn't testing, I didn't know how much phosphate and nitrate I was putting into the tank. Also, into the tanks, I have to say, because I have 3. Also, I wasn't doing the regular maintenance, which it includes water changes, cleaning the skimmer, and trying to keep up the sumps clean a little bit. I stopped doing all that. Okay, the only thing that I was doing was feeding and keep the auto top-offs filled up. As a result of that, I lost a few corals in my main display, the one that you see right there. Nothing happened to the fish, just that was the only thing that happened. So the system is not the system is falling into chaos because I'm not keeping up with the water changes, and I'm not keeping up with the dosing or the water testing. Okay, so let me show you real quick how this stuff is doing, and we can keep going talking about it. All right, guys. So this is my main display. As you can see, the stuff it's okay, but a few things that are happening is, for instance, if you notice this coral right here, move please, move there, thank you. That one, he is bleaching out a little bit. Okay, so I don't know if he's gonna make it. Also, the Montipora, I'm not to worry about it, but if you see, is bleaching out a little bit up here. And also, I have some green cyano, or I don't know what this is, but it's covering the zoanthus, and it's very, very annoying. I clean up the front glass to show this video, but I hadn't cleaned it up in a couple of weeks. So I was saying that you gotta have a very, very well established system when something like this happens. Either you lose everything, or you just get up and make sure that you don't lose your stuff, the stuff that you have put so much work and time to have it. The corals are okay, not the best, but they are fine. The fish are fine. I've been feeding them normally. And here is the Red Sea. So this system is doing okay. I wish I could have more coral, but after what happened, I have zero interest in working on it. I was planning and cut coral from here and start putting it here, but yeah, that didn't happen. So I lost another fish. Actually, I lost two fish from this system. Here's one of the casualties, one of the pencil wrasse. He decided to jump, and that was it. He's a goner. And also, I had a blue-green chromis. He's nowhere to be found. I'm most likely he jumped as well. So lost two fish, and yeah, that's it. So the worst part of it is that the stability, once you start losing stability, everything starts falling very, very quickly. And here is my last system. This is the cube tank, Waterbox Peninsula 25. So I have the cowfish. I have a cowfish. I didn't even talk about it before. I was going to make a whole video about this little guy, but yeah, here's the video. So he's doing well here. I used to have a foul fish. I got rid of him because he was super aggressive and he was bullying him. So the foul fish got kicked out. And that southern puffer, they're fine. I haven't seen any aggression between both, so he's okay to be here in the meantime. So this system is the worst of all. As you can see, I have a lot of these green hair algae and those rock structures, and everything looks not very okay. It looks very dirty, actually. So yeah, that's the Waterbox Peninsula with the cowfish. It's a very interesting fish. He passed quarantine very well. He was filled with egg when I got him, but thanks to the quarantine, he's doing a lot better, eating like a champ. Hopefully he's gonna grow big, and when he does, I have plenty of space in the other system for him. So those are my 3 systems. All right, guys, so yeah, let's talk about it a little bit like this so you can enjoy the view of the systems and you don't have to see my ugly face. So when a very stressful situation happen in your family and you have something set up like this, it's very likely that this stuff is going to get hit the hardest, because you gotta realize something. You are maintaining a life support, a very delicate life support, right? So if anything fails, a very small thing start failing, or you stop doing it, everything will fall. Like I said before, your system has to be very well established, and you have to have a very, very good knowledge of the units, the machines that you are keeping, and in order to surpass something harsh when something harsh happens. Two things happened to me. So the stress of what I lost was very extreme. And then I thought to myself, like, okay, I have no more, there is no point in continuing doing this, because that's it, I lost it all. Of course, that wasn't me talking, that was like my broken ego speaking, you know what I mean? Thankfully, I'm starting to getting out of that hole, and I realized that I worked so very hard in the past, and this was not my first time with a problem like that. So I thought to myself, I get out of I made it before, I could make it again. And then I also thought that I've been doing this YouTube stuff, and it will be a good idea to record and document what happened. So as of right now, I'm trying to keep up with all my systems. Actually, I'm going to do a water change today. I'm gonna clean up the small 25 gallon tank, and I'm going to start testing my tanks, see how things are doing. All right, guys, so yeah, appreciate it if you watch this video. I don't know if it's gonna be informative or not. To be honest with you, it's just me trying to express myself, trying to talk into about the stuff that happened, and you know what I mean. But I know if anybody's watching this stuff and is going through something similar, it doesn't mean that you're gonna make it or not. But a little bit of faith will come along the way. Also, appreciate it for everybody that has been subscribed, that has supported me on the videos. Hopefully the future videos are not going to be so depressing, you know what I mean, because I know this is doing YouTube is mostly a lot of people go there for entertainment, and I don't think this is entertaining at all. But appreciate everybody, appreciate every single comment that you guys have left me in my channel. So once again, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you in the future. Appreciate it. Thank you.